Okay, let's look quickly at strings and manipulating some text. We should remember by now that a string is made up of an array of chars, of single characters, single Unicode characters. Now Unicode means that the character is quite complex. In other words, it can be from any language in any character set. Previously in computing we just had ASCII, which had American standard characters, and there are 127 characters and no more, and that was quite limited because you can imagine trying to use a different language or a different an Asian character set or any other non-Romanized character set. It was impossible. So therefore Unicode was invented, and Unicode is now the de facto standard, and it's got a huge amount of different replaceable code sets or code pages that you can have. For example, people have created characters for just about every language, and there are even some pseudo fake languages in there like Klingon, which is invented by Star Trek enthusiasts, but it's all available, and it's very commonly used now, and that's a char. So each one of these is a char variable, but if you use the string class, which is provided by Java, then it puts them all together and you don't even need to worry about them. You can access each one individually. This string consists of 7 characters. However, the position of the first one is called 0, the position of the second one is called 1, etc. So the last one, the 7th one, is in position 6. Please remember that, because that is a typical exam question. Now, string contains a whole load of methods which are incredibly handy. You can find out the length of the string, that would return 7 for the last one. You can change it to lower or uppercase. You can find out what a specific character is. If I pass in 0 into that one, it'll give me A. If I pass in 6 in there, it'll give me G. Okay, I can find out what it starts with, whether it's got a prefix, and I can find out whether it contains a character or a series of characters. Here's a very quick example of how I might use one of those. You'll be using these later on in the Java first steps in Java as you repeat yourself and change things to uppercase and lowercase. This would be a solution to one of them. You've got some text you want to change, you can print it out, then you make another string and you make that string equal to the text dot to uppercase, and you print that out again. Dead easy. Something that previously you would have had to write a big method for that goes through and looks for the equivalent uppercase character for each one. This one is really good. Again, I'll leave you to look through. Here are a couple of important ones. Substring divides a string up and returns you part of it. So this one, substring of 2, 5, returns WI. So if I look up our W space I, position 2, 0, 1, 2, to position 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stops at 5, so it returns W space I. Does the string start with the? Returns a true. Index of is returns 4 because is in the 4th position, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can go through these and look at them as needs be. Most Java programmers know 10 or maximum 20 of these, but you can find a whole load of stuff there. And the place you look to find what these mean and what they do is in the Java doc. So if you Google Java doc string, this will bring up all the documentation and examples for this. Of course, you've also got tutorials point, Stack Overflow, and all of the other help sites.